Hey guys, welcome back to Record-ology Vlogmas Day 12. Now this is going to be a very cool video because it's not just a Vlogmas episode. This is something that you're going to definitely want to see. So this is a holiday gift giving guide, but it's designed for your friends and your family that might be shopping for your Christmas present. So you need to pause this right now. Just kidding, that was me stopping. But you need to pause this video and you need to share it with the people that are Christmas shopping for you. That's a really intense effect there. Sorry about that. But seriously, share it with your friends and family. This video is designed for you. And don't worry, you and I are friends. We've been at this for quite some time. I know what you like, and you know I got your back. So I won't steer you wrong, guys. Hello, family member or friend of one of my viewers. Now listen, I have been talking with, learning from, and teaching the person that shared this video with you for some time. We're on this record playing journey together and we're very excited to be on it. We're learning lots of cool stuff. Now listen, they trust you, they love you more than you can imagine because they're sharing this video with you. Now, you may be wondering, what in the world do I get this person? I know they like record players, but I don't know anything about that stuff. I'm here to help you guys today. In layman's terms, we're going to talk about what you should get the vinyl lover in your family or vinyl lover friend that you know. You're not going to want to miss this, guys. Stay tuned. The first thing is obviously the record player. Now there's lots of different types out there. I'm going to show you some that this person that you're shopping for may be interested in. Now this is what you've probably seen a lot of in stores. They're called Suitcase Players. There's Crosley Cruisers, there's Victrolas, and they have an all-in-one approach to record players where they play everything, every format. Some of them have Bluetooth capability, some of them can record, they can do lots of cool stuff. But there are limitations, even though these are some of the cheapest players in terms of price. The sound quality is okay, but it's not going to be representative of the best that vinyl has to offer. So we're going to start at this level and then we're going to take it up a notch. Let's see what else you can get. Now those players go from $30 to $60 or so. If you want to kick it up a notch, these wooden all-in-one units are really cool. This is a Victrola 8-in-1 unit. It does kind of the same thing. It's got a little bit better sound, some more capabilities sometimes. Some of them even come with a remote control. By the way, all of this stuff, all the links to these products are going to be in the description below. So you may be wondering at this point, well, which one do I get? I don't know what to get. It kind of depends on the audience. So if you're buying for a kid or somebody brand new to vinyl, the little Suitcase Players are fine. They're going to love it. And it's not going to destroy their vinyl. That's a misconception. Now, if they're a little bit more serious about it, or they really like the vintage nostalgic thing, those wooden all-in-ones are really cool. But check out this. They also make some all-in-one units that are a little bit more unique. Now, these are some really cool units. Music Public Kingdom, by the way, is a brand, for the most part, that does really, really cool stuff. I'm going to show you the one caveat, but this light-up unit we reviewed is very cool, highly recommended, as is this little all-in-one unit here. This is a Victrola all-in-one that's more of a 50s stylized unit. At this price point, you're getting up to, about $100 to $130. And again, you kind of get what you pay for, but you have to be careful what you're looking for. Now, typically when you see a record player that has a red tip stylus, that's this part right here, that indicates it's a slightly lower quality. It's not going to damage anything and it's not bad quality, but it's just sort of entry level. And I'll show you what I mean here in a minute. Okay, so here are some more kind of all-in-one / suitcase player styles that are unique. And here's a Crosley Nomad. That's a pretty cool table, you guys. Now see how the stylus on there is this white tip and it looks a little bit different than the red tip? That means that it's probably going to give a little bit higher quality sound. Back to the topic of Music Public Kingdom, be careful that novelty units like this slot and record player function properly. This particular one is known to damage records. Okay, up to this point, everything that we've shown has been sort of an all-in-one unit, meaning that it has speakers, that it's got, everything you need to play music right out of the box. So they would be considered for entry level, or people just getting started, or people that don't have room, space, or money to invest in other equipment. However, there is a lot in the vinyl world going on right now with standalone record players that connect to a bigger stereo system. These are two that you're likely to see just in day-to-day shopping. The Heyday unit on the left is available at Target, and these are both less than $100. One on the right's from Walmart. And again, you're going to see no speakers. You're going to see more professional controls. They're not difficult to learn. We've reviewed all these products. So if you do gift this to the person on your wish list, they can check out our videos for easy operation instructions. But in terms of recommendations here, definitely I would go with the turntable on the left, the Heyday one from Target. It was a much better quality unit than the new Target unit, although that is a brand new product on the right there. But for right now, my recommendation on these goes to the Heyday on the left. But we're not done yet, guys. We could kick this up another notch. So the C200 here is going to cost you a little bit more. This is in the $200 range, I believe, but the quality is going to be higher. The sound output is more of an audio grade, audiophile grade quality, where if they're connecting it to a sound system for the purpose of really getting quality audio and enjoying what vinyl has to offer sound-wise, that this would be a good unit for them. Here's another unit that's very admirable. This is the Crosley T400, and it's fully automatic. So you push a button and it plays the record all by itself. As you can see now, these record players have that white stylus tip there, and that is because they use a different technology that's higher quality and it outputs better sound. Kicking it up a further notch here, here's a U-Turn Orbit turntable. Now this company is a US based company. They hand build their turntables right here in the United States. And what's interesting is they're fully customizable. So they come in all different colors, and there's different cartridges you can have put on. There's different, all kinds of things. A platter there in the middle. This has a clear acrylic platter. You can get different types and different styles. Fully customizable. And these start out at only $175. And depending on how you configure it, go all the way up over $500. So this is on the high end of the entry level, meaning that they're still affordable, relatively speaking, but at the same time, this is going to offer much more premium sound. Again, for that person that's already probably into vinyl and is ready to take it to the next level and get the most out of their vinyl experience. Okay, so what do you do if they already have a nice record player and you really don't think they want to upgrade? Well, powered speakers are really cool. So what's neat about powered speakers is they're amplified and powered separately, and all you have to do is plug the record player into the back, and they handle everything else, including the volume control. These also have bass and treble control. So you don't need a huge stereo system even to play a full-size record player like these. By the way, that's an Audio-Technica LP120X USB. Fantastic record player that allows you to not only enjoy vinyl and have a bunch of manual controls, but it can be used for DJs. It can be used for archiving audio because it's got a USB jack as well. Now, this is the higher end U-Turn. Again, remember I was saying they were custom? So this one has a different cartridge or needle, and it has a maple wood plinth instead of that purple one that we saw earlier. But anyway, back to the powered speakers. So for a couple $100, I think these are $189 or so, powered speakers such as these would do a fantastic job. Now see this little box up here? That's called a preamplifier. Without getting into too much detail, some of these higher end players require a preamp in order to connect even to powered speakers. So if the person you're buying for has a preamp, you might consider giving them a new preamp or an additional one if they want to hook up multiple record players. This is the Pluto preamp. Same company, U-Turn here, that makes these turntables, makes that preamp, and it's highly recommended as well. Cartridges is another thing that you can look at. Now, if your person you're looking for already has a decent turntable, there are a myriad of different needles and cartridges. A cartridge is the piece of equipment that the needle connects to in order to read sound off of a record player. So here's an Ortofon Red. This is about less than $100. I think it's about $90. It picks up phenomenal sound and can be plugged into these higher end record players. It can't be used on like a Suitcase player. Here is a Grado Gold Prestige. This is about $260, so it's definitely a premium cartridge, but would be a great gift if you can afford it for somebody that already has a turntable set up and would like to upgrade. Back here, this funky looking one, this is an Ortofon DJ stylus, and it's in a holder back there until I plug it in. But basically, it's for DJs that want to scratch and do that type of thing. It also sounds really cool as well. So another couple of cool ideas. Again, links in the description below. Okay, what do you do if the person you're buying for has everything already and they don't really need a new record player? Well, novelty items are another way to go. Here's a miniature record player. It's fully functional. It plays little cute 3-inch records, There's Disney ones, Charlie Brown ones, and other songs as well. This is a Crosley RSD3. This is less than $100. You can even connect it to a big sound system. There's also old-time looking radios that are modern. All of these radios are fully functional. Some of them have Bluetooth, and they allow you to play any music you want through your phone or just grab audio off the air in good quality and still get that, vintage experience without the cost. Here we've got a very interesting item. This looks like an old gramophone, but it's actually a very nice Bluetooth speaker. This one literally even has a little speaker in the horn and big speakers on the side and the bottom. It doesn't play records, but the sound quality is phenomenal. A little bit more expensive, but definitely a unique item. And then this one gets a lot of attention. This is my little miniature jukebox here that's a Bluetooth speaker and CD player. So these are other options for you. If your people like record players and music technology, they probably would love to have something like this either in their office or bedroom. It's kind of a nice complementary piece if they're into this stuff. Then of course you've got records, but that's a separate story altogether. Another more inexpensive route to go for somebody that already has everything are accessories. And as you can see, there's a lot of accessories you can get. And again, all the links in the description below, but this is a protractor so that you can align your cartridge. A lot of this stuff, by the way, is less than $15. Some are more, but the prices for accessories are pretty reasonable. This is an alignment protractor. Here's a little gauge so they can measure the weight of the stylus. Here is a record weight that allows them to put a little pressure on the top of the record and kind of add some style to that as well. There's a myriad of choices for cleaning cloths and ways to keep that vinyl in good working order, including brushes, which are really cool. There's carbon fiber ones, and there's more traditional felt brushes like those wooden ones. And there's cleaning solutions, so you've got different sprays and even goo. This is kind of an interesting thing for a very tactile, hands-on approach to cleaning your vinyl. As well as this cool thing here. This is called a record roller. It's kind of like a lint roller for your records. It's a lot of fun to do. It works really, really well. There's also little adjustment tools, cleaning equipment for tape players. There's even these little guys here. So have you ever seen a record that has a big hole? That's usually a 45 RPM record. And sometimes it's fun to get these collectible, colorful 45 spacers as well. Those are pretty neat. There's also replacement belts, replacement needles. If you have one of those entry-level players with a red tip needle, these can be had for pretty cheap. One of the downsides is a lot of the entry-level players, the needles wear out a little bit faster than the higher-end stuff, so buying these, which are inexpensive, can be a good thing as well. And this is like a little record stand. You unfold it, and like I was showing you on my speakers earlier, you can display a cool record or a cool album. There's also platter mats that go on top of full-size record platters, which are made of different materials and have different benefits. Everything from fancy carbon fiber all the way down to regular felt and very popular cork. A lot of people with record players love these because they can increase the sound quality and give record players a cool look as well. If they like to take their record playing experience on the go, this is kind of a cool case. If you remember those CD cases back in the 90s, this is the same thing but for full-size records. They can literally slide their records in here and take it to go. It's even got a little strap and a handle. Really cool unit and a cool idea for the person that has everything in terms of vinyl. Now, if you've got a little bit of money to spend, the link will not be in the description below for this, but want to go for something that's really one of a kind and unique. These old vintage phonographs like this one right here, this is a 1917 Vita Nola phonograph, can be had anywhere from $200 to $500 up to $600. Don't pay any more than $600 for one. But they allow you to play the old style records with a very unique sound that's not like anything else you've ever heard before. In fact, let's give this one a little sound test so you can see what I mean. As you can see, it's like nothing else out there. You can't replicate this. Okay guys, that was a lot of stuff, but there's certainly something on there that the person that shared this video with you would love to get. Okay guys, I promise you I wouldn't do you wrong. all cool stuff. Hopefully they'll find something on there for you that you really, really like. Now, don't forget to hit subscribe. Give this a thumbs up. That really, really helps us. Share it out. Tell your friends. And seriously, do share this video with people that may be looking for vinyl stuff, either collectors or family, friends, blah, 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 that might be involved. There's definitely something on this list for everyone. Also, if you want to win the free record player, and if you've been watching, you know what I'm talking about. We're giving away a record player on Christmas. If you want to win that, make sure to check out this and all of the other Vlogmas videos now through December 25th, because there is a clue hidden in one of these shows that we are going to use to pick the winner. You're not going to want to miss that, you guys. Anyway, for now, happy record hunting. We'll see you next time.